The first time I met Brandon Biebel was at Girl Skateboards. He came out of the doors with Jeremy Rogers. I remember being super intimidated by him. And if you know Brandon, he has a very strong physique and even a louder personality. And he comes out and he's like, "What's up, man? I'm Brandon Biebel. I just want to say I have a lot of respect for you and everything you did." And I was totally thrown off. Not just because he complimented me, because a lot of people don't do that in skateboarding and go out and compliment people. They're kind of just out for self,
I gotta be doing something, man. I gotta keep it moving. I can't be sitting still. And so, these are just some of the things, skating all day, going to the gym, and going to the canyon. I gotta do those 3 things before I go to bed at night, Just that's how it is.
The skateboarding is full of really talented people, and a lot of those people in skateboarding have that extra special thing, With Miles, his personality comes out naturally in his skateboarding. It's not contrived or manufactured.
And every time I fuck around and try to do a trick, or do it when I'm not filming, it's perfect. And then the moment I get there when the camera's on, it's I'm sticky, I'm losing my mind. Go back with a new board, new day, it'll work. Spot's not going nowhere in my hometown, so we'll get it.
Oh, for Nick, it's 100% natural. He's not trying to look that certain way. He's not trying to pop it that, it's natural.
I travel a lot, but this year is gonna be way gnarlier than any year, just because of Vans doing their whole Bull series and just this part, everything. It's just gonna be pretty crazy. It'd probably be probably my busiest year of my whole skating career, I would say.
I think there's a healthy balance to get into, and once you find your balance, you're good. And once you find that rhythm, I don't need to always be stressing on skating, The skating will come, we'll get to the spots. So it's if I just take my time and enjoy this part of it, I feel my skating will be better as well,
TJ helped me film my first video part. I wasn't even into filming a video part. He would drive an hour and a half and pick me up and be "Let's do this, you're gonna try this right now." You have to scare yourself, for sure. Riding roller coasters without a seatbelt and shit. Yeah, video parts take a while. We'll see how this next 8 months goes.
I think using 8 months it's interesting because everyone's in the same boat, for instance. So it's kind of setting a ground rule in a way. Okay, everybody, here's what 8 months of Daniel Lutheran skating is. Here's what 8 months of Leo Romero skating is. Here's what they can get in 8 months, And yeah, maybe some guys are gonna have a 5-minute part and some guys are gonna have a 2-minute part.
That's a lot of pressure, man. It's a lot of pressure to put, everything you have into something and to really make it stand out in this day and age where there's literally video parts posted every single day.
Maybe people think skateboarding has changed and it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's you either understand it and evolve with it, or you just become a dude that's well, skateboarding's lame now. And it's just no, you just don't get it anymore. You just are out of touch or something,
I'm a skater, which I guess I kind of grew up on video parts. And I think video parts, they kind of mean the most to me out of all things in skateboarding. More to me than contests, more to me than a lot of things.
In skateboarding is kind of your platform of who you are as a skateboarder.
In this day and age, you don't really look back on interviews and photos in magazines as much, Most kids aren't going to be able to access what interview Leo Romero did in 90s, 98 or something. You're gonna look on YouTube and find the video parts that are on there.
It's crazy what it puts the body through. I don't know, it's gotta be one of the hardest things, mentally. It's a lot of mental, You get in your own fucking head and you're just you do something but wanna do it better, and it's just becomes such a process, you know what I mean?
Back in the day, filming a video part would be, shit, it could take 2 to 3 years, Whereas now, that's almost a joke if you can't even really do that. At the most, shit, it's 6 months to a year. Kids are just ready to see what you got next.
When you film a video part, and I'm watching a video part, I respect it, I get it, because it's cracks, it's rough, it's raw. It's, you're getting kicked out by cops, security guards coming, it's hectic.